guess we just start with Tre'Shaun. Just walk through the play. What did you see? What happened?
I seen he was playing outside leverage, so I slipped him inside. After that, I got on my route very well, been with the great ball placement, and after that, it's history.
It wasn't that simple. You picked the ball off the guy's helmet at the end.
Yeah.
Were you aiming at the Stanford player's helmet or what?
Shoot, I just figured, give my guy a chance out there, and he made the play. I mean, just put it up for him. And
I mean, you're at midfield roughly. Are you just in that case? Are you just trying to? Is that what you're trying to make a play of some sort?
Yeah,
I mean, you're not really trying to be fine or anything.
Yeah, the 2-minute drill. Coach Smith talks about it all the time. Like it only takes one. So, we were just, a great team went out there and we kept fighting to the last second. Defense was a huge stop for us there to set up that 2-minute drive and shoot. Yeah.
When you caught the ball and you turned, what were you thinking at that moment?
Touchdown. I was thinking touchdown, gotta score, gotta make a play for the team. That's all I was thinking of. When I seen nobody in front of me, straight green grass, I was thinking touchdown the whole way.
What does this one mean to you guys? I mean, you're dead pretty much, weren't you?
I mean, not with this team. I think we keep fighting till the last second and show it out there, and take us back to the Fresno State game. We keep fighting till that last second. So I think with this team, I think it's possible.
Does this game happen if you had maybe gone through the Fresno State game? I mean, where you kind of know what you got to do in those situations?
That's been an emphasis. Like at the beginning of the season, it was just to finish every game to 0-0s, and that's what we proved in Fresno. And then tonight we did the same thing as well. So I want to count us out. Or this team is phenomenal, man. Like even if one side of the ball is not doing as well as they should be, the other side is gonna pick them up, and that's what the defense did for us tonight, especially in that third down stop with giving them the kick a field goal, just helping us just by one touchdown. We can get a touchdown, and it's good.
Ben, hell of a first start. I mean, you're not going to forget this one. Of course not.
I didn't see the play because I was here, so I missed it. I'll look at the replays on the news. But was there anybody else chasing you at that point after you caught the ball?
I'm not
Did
sure.
you look over your shoulder?
I didn't look. I just
You were
tunnel
just
vision.
Okay.
What would you say about your first start? How did you feel like you played?
I mean, I don't know. At the end of the day, it's a team game, and we got the win. So, I mean, that's the most important result at the end of the day. So, we'll go back and watch the tape so we can work on and improve on. But I mean, shoot, we're just gonna enjoy this one day and get back to work tomorrow.
Well, when you got to halftime, how did you guys feel? What did you guys think you needed to change to get back into this thing?
We were just basically encouraging everybody to not stop fighting because we still have 30 minutes to play. And as you've seen, it comes down to the last play of the game. So just encouraging our guys to stay into it and not give up.
What's part of the kind of silos made on a fourth down?
He's been making plays like those that all can. So that did not surprise us at all. And, I mean, he's going to be a hell of a player for us, in the future. And I think today, he showed everybody, how great of a player he can be.
Did that kind of wake you guys up a little bit? Say, okay, hey, now we're back in this game.
Oh, of course. I mean, fourth down. Yeah, I think that was definitely a spark plug for us, and we rode that energy, and ended up finishing pretty strong.
And then the one that's going to get lost probably is Damien's for a touchdown.
I mean, shoot, that was an incredible job up front. Damien, obviously a great running back, true freshman. I mean, to make a play like that in a game like this, it's going to be a hell of a player for us.
Ben, Tre'Shaun kind of just walked through it, but what are the conversations like in the huddle and on the sideline when you guys are down by 2 scores and you know that the game's not over, but things maybe haven't been clicking for you? What are you telling your guys at that point?
It's one play at a time. You stack quality plays on top of each other, and end up with a good result at the end of the day. So I think you can try and be results driven, but if you just go one play at a time, then you end up with a good result.
it's too early to know, I guess. What do you think a win like this can do for the rest of your season?
Shoot, I mean,
You're supposed to forget about it by tomorrow, but
Yeah.
will you?
I don't think we'll ever forget this one, but I think we can use the energy that we got off this game, use that momentum right into the second half of the season, and finish strong here.
And within the context of the season, coming off of 2 losses, I mean, just how much joy do you feel to get one back this week?
Yeah.
We're amazing, man. Honestly, just knowing that we haven't played our best football in the last 2 weeks, just to get this win is just a relief off our shoulder.
Well, obviously, you win the game in the fourth quarter. However you play in the first three and a half quarters, you still were around it. And these guys kept on battling. I was really, just proud of a few guys. Damian Martinez had some huge carries. I thought Ben did some good things for his first start. I thought our defense battled throughout the night, but we had a bunch on both sides of it, and special teams, self-inflicted, that we got to clean up a ton. But look, you found a way to get it done. And I'm happy for these guys to battle the four quarters.
You've been in the college game playing and coaching for 25 years, roughly. Have you been around games that ended like this?
Yeah, not a ton of them. Not one comes to my mind. I mean, I've been around games where you get the ball with 50 some odd seconds and you got to go drive the field and score. I've been around that on the good side and bad. And obviously, we made a play to get it done.
What do you feel like turning around in the fourth quarter? Because for 3 quarters, you really.
That Damian Martinez's run. I mean,
You felt like that?
we were moving around, and then we got a little bit of a spark. Credit to Stanford too. We got the score. We needed to stop. They took a bunch off the clock there. We gave them a penalty to extend the drive, and that's where we're back to. We had too many penalties. Issues on special teams. We got 10 guys on the field, so there's a bunch there. But these guys kept on battling.
You're 4-2. It could have been 3-3. What do you feel like is the difference with this win? What do you feel like it's going to be?
You want to have a good season. You got to find ways to win. Kind of sloppy, tight, on the road, and we found a way to do that.
What did you feel like? What did you feel of Ben's performance today?
Some things to learn from, but I thought he kept on battling, made some good throws in there. I didn't think he forced the ball a bunch. Got us in a lot of the run looks we were asking him to. So, without watching the tape, I was proud of his effort.
What happened with Dylan?
It hurt. They got stepped on or something, but they were messing with his fingers, and they told me early third quarter he was out for the rest of the game.
And in a road game, you don't typically have a.
No, we did. Peyton Hogan actually came in and made a nice snap on one time we punted in the fourth, or in the, I guess it was the fourth quarter. But some of them, when we ended up going for 2, that was early on where, we had already missed 2 kicks, more or less, because we missed our first one and then missed again, but they gave us another crack at it. The snapper, brand new, that's why.
That's why you went for 2 at 24-16. You decided
Yep.
because of the snap.
Yeah.
The defensive stops down the stretch there to put you guys in a situation where you did still have an opportunity to win. How big were those in that game flow there?
They had some big stops. They also gave up some plays that, we give up a post ball for a touchdown when we're in post defense. There needs to be a safety back there. But they did. They had some 3 and outs that gave the offense some opportunities. And again, I thought all 3 phases kept battling. We're not nearly close to perfect, but found a way at the end.
With Damian, obviously he's gotten a bunch of playing time as a true freshman, but hadn't really broke free yet. Had a couple of big runs, and of course the touchdown. How much do you feel like it was, kind of getting the monkey off his back, so to speak?
Increases, man. We've talked about trying to be more explosive in the run game. He had not just the touchdown run; he had another one that ripped off for good gains, and so he did some nice things.
What was the plan on that last drive? As far as you had, but I don't know, it was 50 some seconds left.
Yeah. We wanted to throw completions for more than 10 yards, in which we actually got done, even though we stayed in bounds. And so you're trying to push it further down the field. And the last one, we're running. Everybody's going deep. It's like everyone's running a go route. And Tre'Shaun, they're in 2-man. Corners underneath them, doesn't have eyes on the ball. Tre'Shaun makes a great play, makes the safety miss, and Does?
Well, for a guy like Tre'Shaun, who's obviously had some issues with the drops and whatnot, what do you feel like?
I was happy for him, because he's capable of making plays. He should have had another touchdown on string and get a holding call on the opposite side of the thing. But he's kept on battling. And all those guys, he's an example. It has not gone perfect, but he sure made a play to win a game.
What did you feel like was maybe missing offensively the first 3 quarters? I mean, obviously you broke free there in the fourth, but for most of that game, it was kind of slow going.
It's slow going. I mean, we had some runs in there that could move the chains, and then we got behind it a couple of times. Again, forcing us to operate at 8, 10, 12 plays. We found ways to get ourselves off the field.
With Ben, back to Ben, you decided to take the opening kickoff and on the coin toss. Was that meant to get Ben going a little bit?
A little bit. Wanted to, again, feeling like we could do some things offensively. I think our players were into the idea, and so trusting like that. Let's do it.
Does it feel like a little bit of a morale booster after the 2 losses to go and win in that fashion? I mean,
yeah, there's no question. Winning helps the morale. And again, just like we do each week, you don't watch this tape, and there's so much to learn. We've got to get better. But it makes the flight home a whole lot better.
Yeah, the penalties were.
Yeah. And then it just added our character. We have not been that to the unsportsmanlike going like that. And that will be addressed as well.